Test, test. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Talon Field on the campus of Trinity College of Jacksonville for NCCAA Men's Soccer, featuring our visitors, the Conquistadors from NAIA Florida National University, and your home team, Trinity College of Jacksonville Eagles. As always, we look for an exciting matchup, but first we ask everyone to please stand for prayer and national anthem. Let us pray. Lord Father, thank you as always for allowing us to come out here and enjoy your beautiful creation. We ask you to protect the players on the field, keep them all free from harm and injury. Let every word, action, and deed be glorifying to you. We ask you to bless the Conquistadors as they travel home. Give them a safe trip, Father. And number one above all, that we remember to worship our Lord and Savior. In Jesus' name, amen. And now, introducing our starting lineups. First, for the visiting Conquistadors. Number 4, Ricardo Delwing. Number 6, Fabio Zandona. Number 10, Juan Pin. Number 11, Felipe Ribeiro. Number 12, Christian Hernandez. Number 15, David Luque. Number 18, Thomas Meredith. Number 23, Augustine Morales. Number 27, Dylan Schick. Number 32, Michael Olszewski. And the goalkeeper, number 1, Vitor Catano. The head coach of the Conquistadors in his first season, Mr. Philip Maestas Bone. And now, the starters for the Trinity College of Jacksonville Eagles. Number 2, Nicholas Ortiz. Number 3, Gabriel Bonini. Number 4, Richard Bernardo de Lima. Number 5, Liam McDonald. Number 6, Aaron Uribe. Number 11, Noah Amesbury. Number 12, Diego Perez. Number 20, Salim Mohammadi. Number 27, Jesus Kareem Cadet. Number 30, Jason Soriano. And the goalkeeper, number 1, Christian David. The head coach is Noom Ramyanad. And hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome again to Talon Field here at Trinity College of Jacksonville. We know there's some difficulties, and we had that trouble yesterday. We'll keep an eye on everything and get you everything we can possibly do for you here on the live feed. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for your patience as the Conquistadors in the red uniforms going from the right to the left, taking on the home team Eagles of Trinity College of Jacksonville in the black uniforms going from the left to the right. Everything is underway. Florida National 7-3-3 overall on the season. They are 3-1 in their conference play, the NAIA Continental Athletic Conference. Their last game was a 4-0 loss to Georgia Gwinnett, another tough NAIA opponent. That was just over this past weekend. Conquistadors averaged 13.18%, led by head coach Philip Maestas Bone in his first season and graduate assistant Pedro Lumbiri. The athletic director of Florida National University, Mr. Ryan Raposo, and the City College of Jacksonville. 7-5 overall, 3-1 in NCCAA South Region competition, coming off a 4-1 loss. That was to NCAA Division II Embry-Riddle University last Wednesday. The Eagles take 16-3 shots past Jacksonville. Temperatures in the upper 80s. Cloudy, but very pleasant out here at Tampa Bay. Clears this one away toward the middle of the field, and that one bounces out of bounds. And our Wi-Fi has not cooperated with us so far this week. A shot attempt knocked down by Christian David, taken by Ribeiro, and the Eagles are able to knock it back outside the box. Felipe Ribeiro struck it well, but right at David, who did the wise thing, didn't try to catch it, just cleared it away, and then the defense was able to get it out of the scoring area. But the Conquistadors back on the offense, and they will get a free kick as there's a push foul called against Trinity's Salim Mohammadi, allowing for a free direct kick. David Luque and Juan Puguin are lined up. Let's see which one ends up taking the shot. Okay. And again, we do know there are some technical problems here that we're trying to work out. Puguin is number 10. Luque is number 15. Luque is the one with his hand up. He takes the shot. It's a pass inside and a one-hopper into the hands of Christian David. Eagles haven't had a lot of offense just yet. We will say ignore the time on the screen. That's another one of these issues that we're having. We're not 15 minutes in. We'll try to update that when we get a chance. We're actually only about 5 minutes in, so we'll see if we can update that. That's been one of our problems, and things just aren't cooperating with us today. Conquistadors in the red, looking for win number 8, 7-3-3 overall. And these two schools usually meet up on the baseball field. They're going to do so later on in April. Sometimes they've met on the basketball court as well, both men's and women's teams. And we have ourselves a foul called against Juan Puguin, so it will be Trinity's possession with the free kick. Hello to Victor Ruiz. Appreciate you letting us know that we weren't able to hear something so we could make that adjustment. Eagles in the all blacks have the pass intercepted. Conquistadors up the right side. Uribe with the steal. Aaron Uribe, the senior. He'll come all the way up to the front end of the field when given that opportunity and called upon. He'll take free kicks. He has scored a few goals for the Eagles. In fact, 3 of those as mainly a defender. He's also assisted 3 more. Things seem to be a little bit better now. Let's hope that continues. And a shot attempt missing wide to the left. Attempt number 2 for David Luque. He is the leading scorer for Florida National with 6 goals. He also has 4 assists. Actually, Felipe Ribeiro is the leading scorer, 8 goals. There are a lot of goal scorers here on this Conquistadors team. They have about 50 players overall on their roster. And they have the offense once again. Ribeiro taking the shot, missing wide to the right. The second attempt of the day for Felipe Ribeiro. The ball was deflected, so it will be a corner kick for the Conquistadors. Puguin will take the kick. Low line drive cleared away by one of the defenders. It goes out of bounds for another corner kick. Pugin once again, left footer will curve it inward. Another low line drive, and we have ourselves a whistle. And a pushing foul called against Florida National, so it will be a free kick for Trinity. Ball sent back towards midfield. Collision. Conquistadors come away with the possession. Top of the box, tapped away by Perez, and a long shot from Fabio Zandona. It is on goal, but Christian David gets the save. Number 2 for Christian David. Conquistadors work this one back towards midfield. And they will back it up, set up another possibility to advance. Augustine Morales with the pass to the near sideline. Thomas Meredith, 1 goal this season, sends the ball back inside to Luque, who's trying to get through 2 defenders. Tight defense by the Eagles. And the Conquistadors move the ball to the top of the box on the right side. A high shot and a great leaping save from Christian David. Save number 3 for David. Shot was taken by Dylan Schick, his first attempt of the afternoon. Already 6 shots for Florida National. The Eagles have not gotten to their offensive side of the field yet. And a corner kick is high into the hands of Christian David. He is able to get in front of Thomas Meredith and keep Meredith from potentially heading in a shot. Big punt sends up towards the Eagles' way, but a little too strong. The goalkeeper, Victor Setano for Florida National, a 6'1 junior from Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. He's wearing the green jersey on the right side of the screen. Christian David wearing the pink jersey for Trinity College. To the near sideline. This is David Luque. And the Conquistadors tap the ball around, make some good solid passes. Diego Perez gets back on defense and allows his teammate Liam McDonald to end up with possession. Eagles trying to get into scoring position. McDonald dribbles through 2 defenders, lost the ball momentarily, got it back. He is looking for Mohammadi, and it's a little too strong. Eagles do maintain control. The shot attempt is blocked by a Conquistador defender. Salim Mohammadi with the shot attempt, his first and the Eagles' first. Mohammadi does have a goal and a pair of assists on the season. Willis Ortiz back on defense, and now we have ourselves a pushing foul against the Conquistadors. Trinity will have themselves a free kick, and they lose possession right back to Florida National. Conquistadors already with 6 shots on the afternoon. A long pass all the way up the left side. Luque gets there in time, tries to send it into the penalty box, and it's knocked out of bounds. It will be a corner kick for the Conquistadors. Corner kick will come from the near side. And there's the whistle. This is Pugin with the kick. Headed straight down to the ground and cleared away by one of the Eagles defenders. Jesus Kareem Cadet was able to knock that ball back to the outside, but Florida National making another advance toward the inside. The cross pass, Aaron Uribe able to keep the ball away from the attacking teammates, but the Conquistadors immediately regain possession. A shot attempt goes up and out of bounds. So Christian David will have himself a goal kick. Eagles on the defense. McDonald to Uribe inside the box. Long pass up the pitch towards Salim Mohammadi to the left side. And Mohammadi tried to find Cadet, lost possession. Eagles get it right back, but a whistle. Offsides is the call, so a free kick for Florida National. So the Conquistadors will get another possession. Right in front of us. Luque to the top of the box. Pugin getting inside. He shoots and he scores. 1-0 in favor of Florida National. Shot attempt by Juan Pugin is good. It is his second goal of the season. The assist comes from David Luque. That is his fifth of the season. So it is 1-0. Florida National with the lead. Eagles waiting for the whistle. They have the kickoff. So 1-0. Eagles now looking to equalize. Just under 30 minutes left to go in the first half. That pass was out of bounds, so the Conquistadors will get the possession. And they're going to back up Thomas Meredith. And a throw in. Little catch right in front of the camera. And Florida National on the move. To the far side. Eagles heading back on defense. Top of the box. Turn and a shoot. Juan Munoz with the shot. Looking for another opportunity, and it's taken as Munoz took the first opportunity, and then Pugin looking for his second goal. He misses wide to the left, and it'll be a goal kick for the Eagles. Diego Perez, a little push from behind, no call. Facundo Terra, wearing number 8, is now on the pitch for Florida National. They had a couple of substitutions after the goal. Foul called against Florida National, and so a free kick for TCJ. Trinity playing from behind. This one goes out of bounds. Eagles are 7-5, but remember, 2 of those losses to an NCAA Division I program, Jacksonville University and University of North Florida. One of them to an NCAA Division II program, Embry-Riddle University. And they played Weber International very, very tough and nearly got the game-tying goal with just seconds left. And their other loss was to South Region Bob Jones University. So the Eagles, other than that, they've been really good. They've won by scores of 8-0 and 7-0, and a couple of good margins against some other competition. That one goes out of bounds. Off of Florida National's Dylan Schick. And so the Eagles will have a throw-in. Trinity has 3 South Region wins, 2 against Carolina Christian and 1 against Toccoa Falls. And Toccoa Falls will be here Saturday, both the women and the men. Homecoming Saturday against Toccoa Falls College. The women's game starts at 11, and the men's game will follow a little bit afterward. So if you're in the West Side area, come on over and enjoy Homecoming Saturday, October 18th, against big South Region rival Toccoa Falls College. It's a throw-in for Florida National. Ball popped up into the air. And a battle for the loose ball. It's out of bounds past the end line for a goal kick. Florida National has defeated Ave Maria, which is not easy to do. They got a win over Southeastern University, who's always one of the best teams in the country in every sport. They actually have 2 wins over Ave Maria. They had defeated Bellevue University in Nebraska as they send the ball quickly up the pitch, and Christian David drills it back towards midfield. A 6-0 win over Weber International. They defeated Florida College, Carolina University. So Florida National playing some very tough competition, and 7 wins, 3 losses, and 3 ties. To the corner on the left side, kept in play by David Luque. He gets around Ortiz inside the box, takes the shot and scores. Gets it underneath Aaron Uribe and out of the reach of David Luque, unassisted. He gets his 7th goal of the season to go along with 4 assists. That was his first one successful. So 2-0 now in favor of Florida National. Conquistadors, they tied their first 2 games, St. Thomas and Warner. They got another tie against Florida Memorial. So again, some very tough competition for Florida National, and they're doing a really nice job. Head coach Philip Maestas Bone, his first season leading Florida National men's soccer. Goal number 7 on the season for David Luque. That one unassisted, but it counts. So 2-0 in favor of Florida National. They're quickly up, looking to add on another. Luque knocks it down and gets it past Christian David, and very quickly gets his 8th goal of the season. So with Luque scores twice and a double assist. Assists go to Fabio Zandona, his 4th of the season, and for Ribeiro, his 1st. Goal number 8 for David Luque. 2-0 the score. And Trinity now playing from behind. We have ourselves a whistle as the ball goes out of bounds, and Trinity Baptist will have a throw-in. Again, the time on the screen, we've had a lot of issues with that. That's just been one of the many problems we've had today. Our Wi-Fi connection on the mobile hotspot just hasn't cooperated. So we do apologize for the difficulties. Hopefully you're able to keep up as much as possible as the Conquistadors get inside the box once again. And we have ourselves a whistle at midfield and a free kick for the Conquistadors. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for TCJ. This one almost goes out of bounds, but it is kept in play. Quickly up the pitch. Go the Conquistadors. A shot taken. Looked like it hit off David, and a second opportunity from Felipe Ribeiro, but he misdirected it. So he gets a shot attempt, and so does Juan Puguin, who took the first. And that one goes out of bounds for a goal kick. Trinity trails 3-0. Trying to get everything updated for you. Eagles got the ball into their offensive side, but lost possession, and Florida National sends this one back towards midfield. Trinity back up the left side of the pitch. Gabriel Benini to Mohammadi, finding De Lima. De Lima tried to get a pass off, but it was intercepted by Augustine Morales. Eagles back at midfield. Eagles send the ball back to Christian David. A couple of new Eagles ready to check in. Jackelson June. Shaquem Shaw. And Christy Jean Francois ready to come on. Eagles back on the defensive side, trying to get it back past midfield. Battle for the ball at midfield. Diego Perez wins possession. Eagles have taken just one shot so far. Gabriel Benini. Conquistadors have had the ball control since we started. About 20 minutes remaining. Thomas Meredith keeps the ball in play. And this one headed back towards Ricardo Delwing. Middle backfielder sends this one all the way up the pitch, across to Michael Olszewski. Olszewski takes the shot and misses up and over the bar and goes out of bounds for a goal kick. First attempt of the afternoon for Olszewski. Ball was deflected off a Trinity College player, so a corner kick for Florida National. Taken to kick will be Juan Puguin. And a substitution now for Trinity. Heading on will be Jaquelson June, and Mohammadi will come off to make room. Pugin just waiting for the whistle, and there it is. High, lofty corner kick. Headed toward the far sideline, tracked down, brought back into the box, and then Noah Amesbury was able to clear it away. Conquistadors keeping control of the ball in the corner. David Luque guarded by 2. And cleared out of bounds. Cadet keeps the ball from getting inside. Throw in for the Conquistadors. Conquistadors back towards midfield, but quickly get the ball closer and across the pitch to the right side of the box. A high, lofty pass. McDonald tries to head it away, misses. Ortiz is able to clear it. And a pass from McDonald up to Soriano. He's able to hold on to possession. Another man comes up from behind, Thomas Meredith. But Soriano keeps control. June passes to Cadet on the far sideline. Ball's inside the box. Perez tried to control it with his knee. A hit off the knee, out of bounds for a goal kick. And that's going to be a water break here with approximately 16 minutes remaining in the first half. And the Conquistadors leading 3-0. We'll be right back. So we have approximately 16 and a half minutes remaining in the first half. Florida National leads 3-0. Goals scored by 2 different men. Juan Pugin in minute 15. David Luque. In fact, game time really only about 9 seconds apart because he scored and they got the ball right up the pitch very quickly, and he scored again. So Luque is credited with minutes 19 and 20. Kristen David has saved 4 shots for the Eagles, but those 3 have gotten past him. Eagles Eagles have taken just one shot. They've been outshot 12-7. We have offsides called against Florida National, so the Eagles will get the free kick. Aaron Uribe taps it back to David, takes the pass back. Looking for Bonini to the far side. Bonini's the only Eagle so far to take a shot. Ball tapped out of bounds for a Trinity throw-in. 7 shots out of 12 on goal for the Conquistadors. Throw in for Trinity Baptist. And we are back underway as this one's knocked out of bounds for another Trinity throw-in.
Yeah, they may go refill it. I think they're looking for someone.
Another throw-in, headed up into the air towards Shaquem Shaw. June finds Noah Amesbury, Trinity's leading scorer with 8 goals on the season. He had a hat trick at Carolina Christian just a few days ago. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for the Conquistadors. Long pass all the way up the pitch, headed out of bounds off Aaron Uribe and into the bleachers. Another throw-in for Florida National. Well, it looks like we got the clock finally under control. It is pretty accurate, coming up on about 14 minutes left to go in the first half. Now we can just get the rest of it settled in. Lewis, technology is great when it works.
Yeah. So far, it's not been terrible.
That's Lewis, our official statistician. Also has a microphone, so chime in whenever you're ready to, Lewis. You don't have to wait for me. We have ourselves a call. Offsides against Florida National. And Lewis, this Conquistadors team, they don't let up.
Yeah, they're playing very good today.
They're playing good, solid soccer. They're a tough team, 7-3-3, and they play in one of the best conferences in the NAIA that there is in the entire country. Now, they're not in the Sun Conference, or actually I believe they are, because they're playing a lot of Sun Conference teams. This team beat Southeastern University, and that is not an easy thing to do. They got a 2-1 win over the Fire. Ball goes out of bounds, off a Trinity player. Another throw-in for Florida National. This is not only an experienced team, but look at the size of their roster. They have about 50 men listed. They have enough to play some JV games as well. There was going to be a JV game, but that was just unable to take place earlier this afternoon. And a nice pass back over the head right at Thomas Meredith. And Meredith right in front of the cameraman. Thomas Speed running our camera for us once again. A really nice pass, but intercepted by Gabriel Bonini. The Louisa Eagles haven't had many opportunities. What do they need to do to get a few more chances to shoot toward the goal?
I think just pushing the defensive line up a bit and just keeping them higher up the pitch would help us in case we win a ball. We can counterattack a lot quicker.
Yeah, it's hard to do against this attack that the Conquistadors put on. They're going for another one right inside. It hits off of both an attacker and the Trinity goalkeeper. The ball hit off of Felipe Ribeiro and then off Christian David. And now we have ourselves a whistle. We have a foul called against Trinity. I believe he called the foul on Jakelson June, and June looks like he's drawing a yellow card. And so a free direct kick, and Juan Pugin will do the honors. And just a tap, not a shot toward the goal. Pass inside. McDonald intercepts the pass. Amesbury forces Florida National to retreat toward midfield. Pass into the wind, which has picked up a little bit, blowing left to right across your screen. Not very hard, but enough to knock that one down. We have a new man ready to check in, Diego Zugby. So Diego Zugby ready to check in at the next opportunity. He'll have to hold on just a moment because it's a Trinity throw-in. Throw in for Trinity. Coming up on about 10 minutes remaining. June looking for help in Shaquem Shaw to the right side. Pass to Shaw near the corner. And it goes out of bounds, cleared away by the Conquistadors. David Luque hustling back to play defense. Trinity has a throw in. Throw in toward De Lima, and it's knocked out of bounds off De Lima. And Florida National will have a throw in and will send two men onto the field. Number 14 is Tygo Bear, and number 33 is Diego Zugby. Coming off will be Dylan Schick and Michael Olszewski. 3-0 Conquistadors. And that one goes out of bounds. It'll be a Trinity throw-in. De Lima gets the throw-in right back. Francois to the top of the box, but Amesbury loses control. A long pass all the way up the pitch toward Luque. One man to beat. Pulls up. McDonald got in front of him. Uribe on the defense, and the defense keeps the shot from getting off. Luque wanted a foul called. He did not get the call. Eagles back just shy of the circle. Ball stolen away. Conquistadors get it inside the box, and a shot and a goal for Juan Pugin, his second of the afternoon, and it is now 4-0 Florida National. So David tried to come up to cut down the angle, but Pugin was able to connect and knock this one in. For Pugin, that is his third goal of the season, second of the afternoon. And he gives his team a 4-0 lead. And we are ready to resume. Casey Cupid now in for Trinity College. That's the man with the possession who makes the pass to the outside to Shaquem Shaw. Long pass past midfield and out of bounds. It will be a Florida National throw-in. Conquistadors knock this one down. Regain possession. Head up the pitch. Cross pass to the left side to David Luque. Luque guarded by one. A nice touch pass right behind him. A body control and a turn and a shot knocked away by Christian David and cleared by Aaron Uribe. Felipe Ribeiro took the shot, so give him a shot on goal and another save for Christian David, his fifth. So Felipe Ribeiro took the shot. Christian David got a save. Then the ball was cleared away and eventually knocked out of bounds for a corner kick. A substitution for the Conquistadors. Santiago Sanchez comes in for Ricardo Delwing. Coming up from the backfield is Diego Zogby as an attacker. Just waiting for the whistle, and there it is. Here comes a corner kick. Low line drive, knocked down inside the box, tapped away, turn and a shot, batted up in the air, and Eagles defender Aaron Uribe was able to get a knee on the ball, and eventually the ball goes over the crossbar, out of bounds for a goal kick. So Eagles with the tight defense, denying another opportunity for the Conquistadors. Coop it to Christy Carrageen Francois to the midfield. Amesbury finds Diego Perez coming up from behind. Perez on the move to the top of the box, and we have a whistle. And the official says there was a pushing foul back a little bit. So Trinity will get a free kick, but they'll have to back it up closer to the circle. Aaron Uribe comes up from the backfield. He has the leg. Let's see if he goes for it even from this distance. Nope, he's going to give way to Noah Amesbury, who also has a leg. Most of the players in college, they can connect from this distance. Good 40 to 45 yards out. And there's the whistle. Amesbury sends this one inside the box. It is headed away. If I saw that correctly, Facundo Terra with the defensive play. Near sideline, David Luque sends it up the pitch to Tygo Bayer. And it is out of bounds off Bayer for a throw-in for the Eagles. Well, we want to say hello to the Ruiz, the Rodriguez's, and the Terras. Thank you for letting us know you're watching. Normally we don't have this many technical issues, but it's happening today. Happened to us yesterday as well. That ball goes out of bounds. It will be a goal kick. Victor Setano in goal for the Conquistadors. Florida National already with 4 goals. Luis, the Eagles are having some trouble getting the ball and keeping the ball to their offensive side. Here's De Lima with an opportunity. But you see how quickly that the defense gets back for the Conquistadors. They're helping to keep the attack from getting off very many shots.
Yes, they're being pressed hard right now. Trinity Eagles are.
Perez to Noah Amesbury. Middle of the field, guarded by 2. Lost control, but got it back, and then the pass to the far side. Bonini from the left side. Didn't get much on the shot. De Lima an opportunity, and it is knocked away by a defender. De Lima had an open net, but credit Juan Pugin, like Luis just said, getting back and being very stingy, and Pugin using his body to block a shot. Bonini didn't quite get much on the shot. But then the shot attempt by Amesbury. It's only a 3rd attempt for Trinity so far this afternoon. Conquistadors able once again to keep Trinity from getting off a shot. Conquistadors have definitely had the ball control advantage in the first half. Knocked out of bounds off Francois for a Florida National goal kick. Closing minutes of the first half, 4-0. Conquistadors lead. And a long pass up the left side to David Luque. Tracks it down in the quarter, keeps the ball in play. And it is knocked out of bounds. The defensive play by Shaquem Shaw. It will be a corner kick. Luque lines up to take the kick. He also has Pugin right next to him. See if he sends it in or just taps it to his teammate. Luque is going to send it to the top of the box. Bonini knocks it to the outside. Conquistadors quickly get it in. David with the punch. That was a pass attempt. David punched it out of the box. Toward the corner once again to David Luque, who has scored twice already. Sends it in. Uribe knocked the ball down, and David picked it up off the ground. Closing moments of the first half. We still have some time left as that one goes out of bounds back over to the Conquistadors. Throw in for the Conquistadors. They have taken 7 corner kicks now. Trinity has not taken a corner kick. Luque keeps the ball in bounds. A wall pass right back to Luque inside the box. Cupid able to tap it away. Luque regains possession over near the corner. Gets past Aaron Uribe. And Luque still with possession as this one goes out of bounds. It is off Luque. That will be a goal kick for TCJ. And that is going to do it. As we go into the halftime intermission, Florida National leads 4-0. So a very offensive first half for Florida National. They get goals from 2 men. Juan Pugin in minutes 15 and 35. David Luque in minutes 19 and 20. And that is your scoring summary. So we'll pause here for 15 minutes, and we'll be back for the second half. You're watching men's soccer on TBC Eagles. Stay with us. Conquistadors had ball control by far throughout the first half. They held Trinity to just one half. They held Trinity to just one shot. Gabriel Bonini took the shot for the Eagles. 13 total for Florida National, with 7 of them on goal. Diego Perez tried to fire off, but met up with a defender. De Lima looking for Mendoca, who sends it back inside to De Lima. Noah Amesbury holds on to possession for Trinity College. One goes out of bounds. It will stay Eagles ball. And knocked out of bounds once again, this time by Tygo Bear. Another throw in for Trinity College. Ball stolen away by Bear. Eagles had an opportunity. Perez took a shot, but it hit off of a defender. And now we have ourselves a whistle and a stop of the clock at midfield. And the midfield official is talking to one of the Eagles players. He's pulling out a yellow card, but I didn't see which player he called it on.
I think it seemed like it was towards Aaron.
That would be Aaron Uribe, number 6 for Trinity. Second yellow card called against Trinity. Jacques Helson Jr. also has one. And play will resume once the yellow card is processed. And so Florida National will set the ball up inside the circle, and the free kick will get us back underway. And a long pass up the pitch, headed toward the sidelines, but kept in play. Francois trying to get around Pugin. He's unable to do so. The steal inside the box and a shot attempt. No, that was a pass attempt that just missed its mark. And it hits the post and stays in bounds. That ball is in play. Hit the flag. Did not cross the line.
You don't see that often.
No, it's kind of like the basketball getting stuck in the rim. Something you just don't see much. And a really nice move by Hernandez, getting around the defense. Cross pass, it goes through the box. Conquistadors trying to get the ball back into scoring position. Cadets able to clear that one away. Eagles back to midfield, but have the ball taken away. Augustine Morales sends the ball to the far side. Francois wins possession away, but then the Conquistadors get it right back. A tripping foul will be called. Looks like Diego Perez will be called for the trip, and the Conquistadors will have a free kick. And so we have a man down for Florida National. Doesn't look too serious. No stop in play at the moment. Everybody seems to be all right. Juan Pugin back on his feet. Now jogging into position. Pass to the top of the box with Biro. Knocked away by Perez. Conquistadors head back towards midfield. Augustine Morales with possession, just shy of the circle. Conquistadors play catch behind the stripe and then send this one toward the near sideline. Up the pitch towards Bear. To the top of the box. Pass to the inside. Christian David is able to beat the attackers to the ball. That was a pass, not a shot. And look out, Thomas. That ball's headed right toward us, and it takes a turn as it hits the ground and up and rolls over the top of our canopy. Thomas was ready to make the play, though. Thomas Spee running the camera for us. We already lost a tripod a couple of weeks ago on a ball hit right at us. Ball heads out of bounds. Kicked out of bounds by Vitor Saitano. Throw in for the Eagles. They have an opportunity to get into scoring position. That one's headed away. And another throw in for Trinity. Shaw will throw it in. Eagles trail by 4. They need to get on the board in a hurry. Shaw back to DeLima. Next game for Trinity College will be Saturday. As Toccoa Falls comes to town, it is homecoming. The women's game will start at 11. The men's game is scheduled for 4, so a lot of time in between to enjoy the homecoming festivities. And we have a man down at midfield. If I saw that right, Fabio Zandona. But he's sitting up already and looks like he'll be just fine. Zandona, 3 goals, 3 assists for the senior from Florianopolis, Brazil. He's back on his feet. Clock did not stop. And we'll be back underway in just a moment. The official's going to do a drop right in front of Casey Cupid, who knocks it back to the goalkeeper. Casey Cupid, 1 assist this season, sends the ball towards midfield. Perez all alone. His pass towards Amesbury is intercepted. This is Santiago Sanchez to the right side. Shot taken, knocked down. Loose ball, cleared toward the side. Shot taken by Tygo Bear, his first attempt, and save number 6 for Christian David. Conquistadors, Lewis keeping up the pressure on the Eagles with a 4-goal lead. They're not letting up. They have some of the reserves in, and their opportunity to shine. Diego Perez with the steal. Eagles approaching midfield. June crosses the stripe, finds Mendonca. And Mendonca trying to pass back to Perez, misdirects it into the goalkeeper's hands. Victor Saitano is the goalkeeper for Florida National. Came into this game with 946 minutes in the net. He has allowed just 20 goals in 13 games. He has saved 40. Of course, this defense doesn't allow too many shots. They get up the pitch very quickly inside the box, and a beautiful sliding tackle by Shaquem Shaw. And Shaw is able to keep the shot from getting off. It does go for a corner kick for Florida National. Juan Pugin takes the corner kick. He has taken them all. Trinity has not had a corner kick today. Lofted in front of the box and headed out of bounds off Aaron Uribe for another corner kick. This will be corner kick number 9 for the Conquistadors. And once again, Juan Pugin will take the kick. Another one to the top of the box. It is on the ground and it rolls out of bounds. And that'll be a third corner kick in a row for Florida National. Looked like it might have hit off Casey Cupid. And corner kick number 10 now coming for the Conquistadors. Another line drive right in front of the box. Headed by Uribe, a shot attempt taken from Fabio Zandona. He got it up over the crossbar. He does have 3 goals and 3 assists on the season. That one was a little high. His second attempt, he does have 1 on goal. And now a substitution for the Eagles. Emilio Garcia takes over for Joao Pedro Curry Mendonca. That one will roll out of bounds. It will be Conquistadors throw in. Nope, check that, Trinity throw in. Off Francois. He gets away from the defense, but the defense is able to pick the ball right back. Now a loose ball, a few collisions, and a whistle. This one is going Florida National's way, and there's a man down. We had a few collisions right there at that same area. Perez called for the foul. Just a tap back into play. Conquistadors on the move once again. Pass inside the box towards Ribeiro. Defense knocks it away. Amesbury is stripped. Another opportunity for Sanchez. He gets it off Aaron Uribe. Sanchez very slow to get up. He is still down inside the penalty box. Ball heads toward the sideline and goes out of bounds. And Christian David is calling for the official to come back to the goal area and check on Florida National's Santiago Martinez. So we'll pause here while the officials attend to the man down. We'll be right back. All right, back underway. Trinity with possession, but they quickly lose it to the Conquistadors. Florida National on the move back towards midfield. Conquistadors taking their time on this possession, keeping it on the defensive side momentarily, and now the pass towards midfield to Thomas Meredith. Little too strong off his foot. Cupid with the steal. Eagles send the ball to Noah Amesbury to the left side. Gets to the ball, tries to get around a couple of defenders, backs it up outside the box. Cupid comes up from the backfield. Back to Uribe at the stripe. Eagles trying to get into scoring position to get something on the board. They still trail 4-0. And we have an offsides call against Francois. And so possession goes over to the Conquistadors. Michael Ozuski ready to come back in for Florida National. Sanchez, good to see that he was all right. He was the man down on the other side just a few moments ago. Ball knocked back to Saitano, who has faced only 2 shots, and neither of them on goal. And a long pass headed back up by Uribe towards Amesbury with a man coming up from behind. Christian Hernandez gets called for the push. So a free kick for Trinity College. All sent to the far side. Shaw keeps the ball in bounds and then tries to pass and has it knocked away. It'll be a throw-in for Trinity. Conquistadors head up the far side. And a steal by Francois. However, Conquistadors able to regain possession pretty quickly afterward. Back towards midfield. June runs into 3 defenders, finds Amesbury. Amesbury looking for a call, but he's not going to get it. To the top of the box and then batted away by the defense. To the far sideline. And this one is out of bounds, and Trinity will have a throw in. Conquistadors take the ball away once again. Pass to the near side. Tygo Bear. Sliding tackle by June. However, Florida National holds on to possession. Back at midfield. Ball pass to Diego Zogby. Batted up in the air. Amesbury back towards Cupid. And now we have gentlemen from both teams heading to the table ready to check in. Josh Amesbury for Trinity College. Matego Sigena along with Michael Olszewski for Florida National at the next opportunity. All sent to the near sideline, controlled by Bear. He's able to find Ribeiro. Defense, though, keeps the ball outside, and they get the pass to Ribeiro just inside the box. To the top. This is Andona, gets underneath it, may have waited a little too long. I thought he was going to take the shot from the top of the box, but he dribbled around a defender and then got underneath the ball and put the shot over the crossbar. Third attempt of the afternoon for Fabio Zandona. Goal kick for Christian David, and the substitutions are made. Mateo Sigena is in for Augustine Morales. He is in for David Luque. And also ready to come in, Dylan Schick. We'll see him return. One shot so far, it was on goal. And he'll take over for Tomas Pereira. Check that, he'll take over for Fabio Zandona. Zandona's been a busy man, a few shots in the second half. Got underneath them, however. Ball to the far sideline. Shaquem Shaw lost possession as he's trying to dribble around the defender, and it turns over to the Conquistadors. And here comes the substitution. Dylan Schick in, Fabio Zandona out. And we have ourselves a pushing foul called against Florida National, or check that, Trinity, and Florida National will get the free kick. A long pass all the way across the pitch. A nice body control by Michael Olszewski. Trinity defense heads back into position. To the far side. At the top of the box, Uribe on defense. Shot taken, it hits off Aaron Uribe. Recontrolled by Olszewski. One man to beat, it is Uribe, who does not allow the attacker to get inside any further. And the ball rolls out of bounds for a goal kick. Excellent defensive sequence by the senior Aaron Uribe. Jason Soriano returns to the pitch for Trinity. And coming out is Emilio Garcia to make room. Christian David sets up for the goal kick. David is just waiting for the whistle. Officials are giving the substitutes a chance to come in. Shaquem Shaw has also come out for Trinity. Josh Amesbury heads in. Pass up towards midfield is batted out of bounds for a Trinity throw-in. Kevin Aravala now on for Coach Noom Ramunad. He's wearing number 15 for the Eagles. And a blocking foul called against Florida National. So free kick for Trinity College. They'll back it up about a half yard shy of midfield. Liam McDonald will tap it back into play to Aaron Uribe inside the circle. And Uribe with a man coming on, sends it towards the far sideline. Offsides is the call, so a free kick for the Conquistadors. Conquistadors scored all 4 goals in the first half. 2 from Juan Pugin, 2 from David Luque. And Luque's, game-wise, only 9 seconds apart. So he scores, they reset, and within 9 seconds, he scores again. Those are goals 2 and 3 for Florida National. And a push from behind. No call on Meredith. Eagles trying to get the ball in and try to take a shot, but they are denied. Ball stolen away. And a good tackle and a steal for the defense. McDonald keeps the ball inbounds. Eagles hold on to possession, and then the pass is intercepted. Ball sent back, and we have ourselves a man down and a stop on the clock. Meanwhile, for Trinity, Salim Mohammadi gets ready to return. And we now resume. Long pass sent up the pitch, inside the box, 1 man to beat, shot taken, and a goal. Michael Olszewski, his first goal of the season, second attempt of the afternoon, and it is now 5-0.
What number was it that scored?
So Olszewski scores goal number 5. And the stop in play will give us the second half water break. So we'll pause here and we'll be back shortly here on TBC Eagles. Approximately 21 minutes remaining, and it's a 5-0 Florida National lead. That last goal scored by Michael Olszewski, his first goal of the season. That comes in minute number 68. Four goals in the first, one in the second, and that's been it. Trinity has had only a couple of shot attempts. Ball rolls down toward the corner, and it goes out of bounds. Another corner kick for Trinity. I believe this is their first one of the afternoon. And Liam McDonald will head down to take the kick. So Trinity hasn't had many opportunities today. This is their first corner kick. Pass to Aaron Uribe. Comes up from the backfield, fires one off, and misses wide to the left. Uribe has scored a couple of times, 3 times this season. He also has 3 assists, so the backfielder will come up on situations such as that. He got off the shot, struck it well, although he sliced it to the left. And now we have ourselves a whistle. It's going to be a free kick for Trinity. I didn't see what the call was for.
It was offside. Based
on the spot, it was offsides. High bounce in the air. Cupid to Francois and headed back towards midfield. Racing for the ball is Olszewski. Just scored his first goal of the season a few moments ago. Dribbles inside the box. Was trying to get the pass to Augusto. It was off the mark, and David picks it up. Augusto Pugin came in after the water break. 1 goal, 1 assist on the season. His first appearance of the afternoon. He wears number 20 in the red jersey. Conquistadors get the ball to the top of the box. Another opportunity, a turn and a shot, and it's up over the goal. And that one misses. I believe that was Augusto Pugin who shot the ball a little bit high, and a goal kick for Christian David. Francois back towards midfield. June with a man coming up from behind. He finds Diego Perez. Options to both sides. Perez to the far side. Soriano has the ball stripped away. A great play by Juan Pugin. Eagles were on the move, but Pugin thwarted the effort. Conquistadors back on the move. Soriano hustling back to defend the potential attacker, and he causes a retreat. Augusto Pugin sends the ball to the far side. Now the pass to the near sideline. Perfect pass to Geronimo Aquino, who came in after the water break. And he was trying to lead Michael Olszewski, but the pass was too far out of reach. And 2 Trinity Eagles will await their re-entry. Nicholas Ortiz, number 2. Gabriel Bonini, number 3. Now, Luis, this Florida national team, they've kept the pressure up, especially defensively, and made it very difficult on the Eagles who do score a lot of goals.
No, yeah, for sure. We have not had as many shots this game compared to all the other games we've currently played.
Eagles came in averaging over 14 shots per game, and that's including 2 games against Division I teams. With those defenses, you're not surprised that they limited the opportunities. So that tells you just how much the Eagles have shot the ball against non-Division I opponents. But this NAIA team has really made it difficult. Well, in go both Ortiz and Bonini, and a couple of substitutions also for Florida National. Vincent Rozier, 1 assist so far this season. He is now on the pitch. He wears number 24. And number 34, Lucio Mazea, makes his first appearance of the afternoon. So Coach Bones seeing an opportunity to get some of his reserves a few minutes. Hey, you never know when you need them fresh. You get an injury or someone just not performing well, Luis. Something happens, you have to have the reserves ready, and the best way to do that is to get them in the game.
Yes, I agree.
It's a really nice ETN jersey you're wearing from the Jaguars there. Everyone else wears Trevor Lawrence. You got the ETN on there. Jaguars having a pretty good season so far. Didn't win this past Sunday, but beating Kansas City, that's no small favor. 5 on the season. Ortiz takes the pass from Uribe. Finds Mohammadi at midfield, but right behind him is Cigana, who strips the ball away. Carter Delwing sends the ball to midfield, and they work it to the far sideline. We have a new Eagle ready to come back onto the pitch, De Lima. And the Conquistadors back it up. Zaitano keeps it on the ground after the pass. It's also a very fast team, these Conquistadors. Every one of them can move very well. That one out of bounds, last touched by an Eagle for a Florida National throw-in with approximately 13 minutes remaining. Of course, you know, on the screen we've had some issues with that, so it's not exact, but we're trying to keep it close. Zaitano sends it to the near sideline. Nice ball control by Rozier, who gets an ovation from his teammates. Rozier now with the touch pass to Olszewski. The shot misses wide to the right. Olszewski's third attempt of the afternoon. One of those has gone in. That one was struck very hard. David made a great effort, and fortunately for him and the Eagles, it was wide to the right. If that ball's in front of the goal, it looks like David might knock it down. Well, here comes Ricardo De Lima back in for Kevin Aravala. Eagles looking to get on the board. It's a tough task now, trailing 5-0 with under 13 minutes to play. Nothing else, they want to get some momentum going with Toccoa Falls coming to town on Saturday. Our next live stream will be in the gymnasium for a volleyball match on Friday, a tri-match with Baptist University of Florida and Payne College. All the action begins at 4. And we'll do all 3 games here for you on TBC Eagles. Astray. Ball sent back up to Olszewski, trying to work his way around Ortiz. Conquistadors keep it outside the box. Now the pass goes in, but it's off the mark. De Lima heads it away to Diego Perez. And Perez finds June, who crosses midfield, but then has his pass knocked away by Delwing. Right in front of us, Vincent Rozier plays catch with Lucio Mazia. Algier sends this one back to Del Wing, who sends it all the way up toward the top of the box off Del Lima. And Del Lima gets it back to his goalkeeper. Eagles keep the ball on the ground. Uribe to Ortiz. Ortiz to June. And the press on once again, this time on the offensive side. Ortiz able to make the sliding tackle, but he is called for a trip as he collides with the attacker. The man down is Dylan Schick. And Schick, though, pops himself right back up. Good sportsmanship. And everybody's ready to resume play. It was just outside the box. It is a free direct kick, however, for the Conquistadors. 3 men are lining up. Tygo Bear is one of them. Also Mateo Sigena. And Juan Puguin. We'll see which gentleman takes the kick. The Eagles will set 5 men up to make a wall. There's the whistle. Puguin approaches, takes the shot. It is knocked up into the air by McDonald and cleared away by a defender out of bounds for a throw-in. 1 man from each team heads onto the field for Florida National. Felipe Ribeiro, who has 8 goals on the season. And he'll take over for Tygo Bear. Nice job by Bear. Mendoca in for Mohammadi for Trinity. And a throw in. Conquistador man down. He's going to stay down. Doesn't look like an injury. I think he's just doing some uniform adjustment. As this ball rolls out of bounds, there was a shot attempt that hit off the Eagles. So a goal kick for David. He taps it back into play, and Uribe sends it to the far sideline. McDonald trying to send it up the field, has it picked off and stolen away. Augusto Puguin now inside the box. Tapper and a shot and a goal. I saw that correctly. Augusto Puguin.
11 is 20. Goal by 20.
The goal by Puguin, his second of the season, and the assist to Felipe Ribeiro, his second assist. So 6-0 in favor of the Conquistadors with about 8.5 left to play. And again, it is goal number 2 on the season for Augusto Puguin. Second shot attempt, and this one is successful. So play resumes. 6-0 Conquistadors. And they have really controlled the ball almost every minute of this game. Battle for the ball at midfield. And we have ourselves a whistle. It's a foul called against the Eagles, so Florida National will have a free kick. Their next game will be at Florida College in Temple Terrace on Thursday, October 23rd. So they have 8 days before their next game, 8 days of rest. And then they will play South Florida Bible College on October 30th. The date still to be determined, or the location still to be determined. They're going to play at 10:30 a.m. on Thursday, October 30th, and that is the end of the regular season for the Conquistadors. Trinity, we told you about hosting Toccoa Falls this coming Saturday. Well, that will be their final home game, and they'll finish up at Pensacola Christian on October 25th and at Middle Georgia State on October 31st. Shot attempt and a goal. That is Michael Ozuski, his second goal of the game and of the season, and it is now 7-0.
What goal this season was it?
Goal number 2 on the season for Michael Olszewski, his second of the afternoon. And Conquistadors wanted to get a sub, but he wasn't quite there in time. So Diego Zogby will come in at the next opportunity. 4 goals in the first half, 3 in the second for Florida National.
Right there.
And a foul called and a free kick for Trinity.
She's the one currently on the phone right there. Six.
Back underway. Trinity trying to get on the board, get a little momentum going into Saturday. Four different men have totaled 7 goals, 2 each from Juan Pugin, David Luque, and Michael Olszewski, 1 from Augusto Pugin. Mendonca outside to Josh Amesbury. Amesbury to June. To the top of the box, Noah Amesbury dribbles through one, but couldn't get past the second man, and the ball is taken away by Mateo Sigena. Ortiz trying to hustle back and keep Olszewski from getting off another opportunity. Ortiz, as the ball goes out of bounds, nice defense by Nicholas Ortiz. Josh Amesbury approaching midfield to the far sideline where Ricardo de Lima is waiting. And we're going to have a yellow card brought out, called against Florida National. Yellow card called against Mateo Sigena. That's the first yellow card for Florida National. Trinity has 2. Francois trying to get around a defender. Instead, he finds Ortiz just outside the box. Cross pass in the middle. Overshot his target. And the ball's picked up by goalkeeper Vitor Caetano. 20 goals allowed for Caetano, and that's a good total in 13 games. That's fewer than 2 per game. He has saved 40. He has no saves today because the Eagles have no shots on goal. They have taken 2 total shots. Sent up the pitch, top of the box, but offsides is the call. Michael Olszewski looking for the hat trick. He got a little too far past the defense, and a free kick for Trinity. Under 4 minutes to go. To the far sideline. Work back toward the top of the box. Ball stolen away. Opportunity. Olszewski gets inside, and Noah Amesbury strips him of the ball. Amesbury keeps the shot from getting off. Amesbury now with possession. A man coming up from behind. And a collision right at midfield. Play on, says the official. Amesbury a little slow to get up. Francois inside the box, takes the shot. It's knocked away by Vitor Saitano, and that is going to do it. Final score, Florida National University 7, Trinity College of Jacksonville nothing. It was all Conquistadors today. Goals scored by Juan Pugin in minutes 15 and 35, David Luque in minutes 19 and 20, Augusto Pugin in minute 82, and Michael Olszewski in minutes 68 and 84. Next up for men's soccer, Toccoa Falls College women's game Saturday at 11, men's game Saturday at 4. We'll see you then right here on TBC Eagles. For Luis Patovo on stats, Thomas Spee on camera, Coach Noom Ramyanad, Athletic Director John D. Jones, I'm Ray Bureau. Thank you for watching. Good night, and God bless.